5,
5,
4,
4,
3, 2, 1,
1.
action. Hi, I'm Jeff Peters for GamerPops, and today I'm joined on the couch by Owen. Say hi.
Hi.
And Malcolm.
Hi.
So today we're talking about Mario and Luigi
Dream Team.
Yes, thank you, Owen. This is a RPG-ish kind of game from Nintendo that's coming out for Nintendo 3DS on August 11th. And basically what I've got these two guys here today is to talk about the game from their standpoint. Now you guys have been playing the game for a little while now, as have I. So why don't you tell me a little bit about it and what the basic idea is. Let's start with Owen.
Right now I just wish that Malcolm would start because I don't really have much to say right now.
You've played the game for 20 hours, you have nothing to say? Okay, I'll start with you, Malcolm. Tell me a little bit about the game.
After you know how to battle, you get into the sorts of stuff like the Dream World and the Luigi, and the things that Luigi can do in the Dream World.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff and the Dreaming Luigi can make like stacks and clocks that go round and round.
Oh, these are all sorts of things you can do with Luigi in the Dream World, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's in out of the Dream World, Mario and Luigi can form to a ball. Like do that and hold on to each other and form to a ball.
Yeah.
And then they can jump and hit the power block. If it's on that surface, if they can reach high up spaces.
So if you want to add about just the game in general, what the basic idea of the game is?
Malcolm didn't really say this, but basically you're trying to stop Bowser and Antesma, which is a new bad guy in Tesma, King of the Bats, from like taking over the world and their giant floating castle thing.
Sounds pretty serious.
I didn't get to that part.
You didn't get it?
I know, I'm farthest in the game.
So RPG type games, which this game is, are known for being quite heavy on the story aspect. So from the story standpoint, which you already gave us a little bit of an overview about, did you find the story be more serious or more funny? Owen?
Serious.
Serious?
Yes, seriously cool.
Seriously cool.
And kind of funny at some parts, like the very start, when you have to get to the island, which I'm not revealing the name yet.
Okay.
Palio Castle. Palio something.
Pylo Castle.
Palo Island.
Okay. Did you find the dialogue to be pretty funny? Because I know when I played it, I thought there was quite a few funny jokes and funny things that the characters would say.
Yes, and since I'm farther than you, I'm already on some of the beach levels. And in the Dream World, there was this guy, like seahorse thing, that kept making bad puns.
Oh, great. You love bad puns.
I know, but these ones were terrible.
Did you find the story funny, Malcolm?
Yeah, and the fact that and when you get into the Dream World, the first one, and that star, that little guy that has this, that guy that has a ball that looks
The little
like
ball guy with the star over his head?
Yeah, and
Yellow ball,
he
star
said
over his head.
lazy. Why? and
You lazy mustache, have another tweak.
Oh, yeah.
Can I say something now?
Yes, you can.
This is like a quote from the back of it, which I read. Messing with Luigi also messes up the Dream World. Like, when you get to your first Luigi thing, where like Luigi can enter certain objects that have stars around them.
Yep.
And then you can basically like, then you look at the bottom screen and see where the tiny little twinkly stars are, and then touch those parts. It'll mess certain parts. Then that part on the Luigi thing will like do stuff.
Cool. So, Malcolm, going back to the story for a second, some of the dialogue. There's a lot of reading that's required for this game. A lot of text went on. It's not a problem for Owen because he's almost 10 and his reading's good. And your reading's coming along really well, but there's still some words that you have trouble with. Did you find that?
It affected your
I know.
enjoyment
Did you find
of
it
the
affected
game,
your ability to enjoy the game because you couldn't read all the dialogue? Because I know you had to ask for my help sometimes.
but you're
See,
still.
if you, I know what the Lee's one was. He wasn't saying the, so the means the means the.
Oh, right, the guy who was speaking with a French accent.
Yes.
And there's a character who mixes French and English and uses a heavy French accent. So I know that was challenging for you when we did the first playthrough. So there are two main elements to this game. There's some platforming, mostly
battling.
Mostly 3D-ish kind of, and yes, and battling as well.
I read your paper.
Yeah, thank you for reading the paper. Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about the platforming and battling aspects? I'll start with you.
Well, the platforming is the main element. Like, you have to use platforming to get farther in the game. But battling is a big aspect too. There's two sides of battling: dream world battling and real world battling. In dream world battling, you can attack more enemies at once because Luigi goes inside your body and then Mario's body, and then he comes out when you get a good, okay, or an excellent in the dream world. And he damages enemies around him. So.
Now, I found when I was playing that maybe the biggest key to doing well in battles was timing. And I know sometimes I had challenges by getting my time, because you've got to time your button presses to when Mario or Luigi lands or hits a person with a hammer or whatever they do.
I know that's a big one.
That is a big one. Did you struggle with that at all? You're about 9 or 10, so
yeah,
I know.
I guess I struggled a tiny bit when I was versing this one bad guy. He heals himself and does not attack you, but the heals are gigantic, 19.
That's Beef Cloud.
Yes.
Did you like Beef Cloud?
I'm not that far into the game.
No. Yeah, we saw Owen trying to beat Beef Cloud.
It took me forever.
Well, I got to learn from you, so when I got to face him, I had no problem. So thanks for that. I appreciate it. Now, every enemy also in the battles, typically when they were attacking you, had some sort of tell, or there was some sort of pattern to their attack. How easy were those for you to figure out? Because I know there were a few that just, it took me forever to figure out what that meant.
In some of the battles, Beef Cloud is one of the horrors, and most of the other horrors, they summon other regular horror dudes. And in this one attack, the big horror, the big bossy one, they charge at you, and there's an easy way to tell. Look in the background at the other horrors.
That's the one I was thinking of. That one took me a little while to figure out, because I thought he was alternating at first, but it turns out that those guys were jumping when he jumped or just doing little jumps, right?
Yeah. If they do a big jump, do not jump. If they do little jumps, you get the idea of jump. Because little jumps mean that he won't jump. A big jump means that he will jump.
Right.
Right over your head. It's hilarious.
When you do lose a battle, it gives you the option for easy mode. And I know you were just saying that they do more damage, and I assume they don't take as much damage.
Nope.
No? Explain
Not
a little further on.
In easy mode, it's significantly easier to beat your enemies.
Yeah,
Or if you just want to run away from your enemies, because you can withstand their attacks and then just run away. But normally you want to defeat them in easy mode.
Okay.
Did you find easy mode helped out?
Yeah.
Yeah, because does it stay in easy mode after you're done that battle, or
No.
you're back to normal mode after that? It's just to help you get past a tricky battle if you want it.
A battle.
Yeah. As the game would quote, it makes life easier.
Yes, it would.
It actually quotes that when we do that.
What did you guys not like about the game? Give me one thing that you thought that was the sort of you
I
quite
not
enjoyed.
like the dreamy Mario.
I didn't really like how, as you mentioned, Beef Cloud. I didn't really like how he was really hard to beat if you're a low level and don't have very good gear.
Mm.
I really didn't like that because he would just heal all the damage that you just dealt him.
Now, did you know how much damage he actually had? Like, do you know what his hit points were at any given point?
No.
No. Because I remember you were telling me about that earlier. That
I really don't like. That's
I
also
hate-
what I don't like. You never know how much health bosses have,
mm-hmm.
or any monster has.
Yeah, it's sort of a surprise when you finally beat them. You're never quite sure where you are, right?
Actually, you can beat
Yeah.
any Gromba on one shot. On one shot. If it's a single Gromba, boop, beat it on your first turn.
Or just hammer it.
So I just want to thank you guys for helping me with this, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.